Alright, what's up Dragon Brood? Today, I kind of want an excuse to play Ixalan, or Aclazotz, or how do we say that? Aclazotz? There you go. The big bat god, that's what I'm trying to get at. I already had a discard deck that this probably fits perfectly into, so we're going to slap a couple copies in and see what happens. Okay, to start with, some people may not be familiar with Aclazotz's deepest Betrayal, so let's talk about that first. This is a bat god. Kind of crazy, because the others I think are just gods, but this one's particularly a bat god. But it is a 4/4 flying lifelinker, which is huge. And once you get to attacking with this, you're probably going to stay pretty far ahead. But whenever it attacks, your opponent has to discard a card. If they can't, you get to draw a card, which is awesome. And if they discard a land, you also get a bat to go alongside this. Then if it dies, it becomes a land, and you could always flip it back over pretty easy, because if the opponent's down to one card or less, it becomes a bat again. So it should work out on this list, but we'll see. That just means, though, we have to play a lot of discard. So to that end, we're going to be playing Concealed Curtains because it's an 0/4, blocks a lot of things, and obviously the discard option's really good. We're going to be playing a full set of Hopeless Nightmares because this card's just rude. I mean, cost them 2 life and a card, and it lets you scry, which is super nice. We're going to be playing a few Virus Beetles. We played this in the last version, and they still worked out pretty well. They're a chump blocker too if we need them to be, but honestly, just costing them that 1 card is actually pretty strong. Of course, we're going to be playing Liliana of the Veil because repeated discard's even better, so we're not going to be too upset about that. And then to go along with Aclazotz, we are going to actually have stuff like Shieldred because, well, it's just hard to deal with, right? And we're going to be playing some Graveyard Trespasser because hopefully they've discarded some good stuff for us to chomp on. And why not? Get some extra life. And if they don't have anything to play, then you just get a 4/4 and start going to town. We're going to supplement that with some Tenacious Underdog as well. Just a solid blocker, but late game is something you can play at the graveyard. Or if you just need a haste creature to finish things, it's not bad either. Then, of course, we're going to try out a couple of Virtue of Persistence, because if everything's in the graveyard, we'd love to get it back. And we're also going to be playing an Ashiok, just a way to get access to some extra cards. Now, we will have some removal and such, but these are going to be the main cards we're looking at playing today. As always, if you want the full deck list, we'll have it at the end of the video, and we'll talk about updates and all that other good stuff based on what we play. But you can get the deck list now if you want to download it in the description. It'll take you to our Moxfield link. You can see today's deck and a pile of other decks that you can play in Standard too. Also, if I could have a word, not sure if y'all are aware, but every time you support the sponsors for a creator, that actually allows your creator to keep on making more stuff. So this next sponsor I'm going to tell you about, if you go use them, that actually helps the channel a lot.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And support this channel by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
I love our opponent's name. It's Phaser Pew Pew, which is great. We're obviously going to keep this and hit him with an early Nightmare. Gotta have an all removal hand and no real action, though. Not even extra discard, so this could be a little bit of a problem, depending on what type of deck they're playing. Possibly Merfolk? Maybe? Maybe? If so, that's good for this hand. These cards should all work out very well. No, it is a Cave Bat. I mean, take your pick. They all kill a Cave Bat. I mean, if they take anything, they should take the cut down to force us to use one of the better cards on them. Like, smart move by the opponent. Very well done. I think I'm actually even going to... Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to use this. And then that way, if they play something else small, we can just kill it with the cut down. In the turn... Oh, they have that guy. Well, that's unfortunate. Guess I'm gonna have to waste to go for the throat. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but I probably want to. Alright. Sure. Opponent was not interested in blocking, with good reason. I mean, we haven't really drawn our discard options here, but we'll see what happens. I'm assuming they have either Shieldred or another Graveyard Trespasser here. It's usually how that goes. They didn't. What does that mean? Alright. Are they gonna... Oh, yeah. Urtai's fine, I guess. I mean, they can choose nothing and just block here to not give us a card. Alright, that's fine. I'll take an extra card, I suppose. Like, cool. Eat those things. Alright. Still got 4 mana. What you got for us? This did not start at all. I thought this was going to be a Merfolk deck or something, and it definitely was not. Alright, they're going to kill that, discard a card. So they're going to do some discarding for us, which works great. Alright. We're going to hit them with another one of these. Get rid of that. I do have that. Let's go ahead and take them for 2 life. Alright, they're at 9. With 1 card left in hand. And we're 1 mana away from a Virtue. You got something for our Liliana? Looks like a negative.
A fight? And you think you can win?
I kind of want to make them discard that last card, but let's just hit them with this. I mean, if they have another one, they have another one, whatever. They can kill Liliana. I'm not that worried about it. Alright. Just eat that. I guess I should have just taken the other card for sport, because we can, you know. Yeah, sure, you got it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and, I guess I can wait to do that. And not that they don't know what our hand is, though, you know. Alright, if you're going to get our Liliana, now's your chance. Alright, sure. They're just going to kill Liliana and give us a card? I'm down. Let's see what's on top. Oh, yeah, in that order, even. Sounds great. Love it.
Nothing more.
And then we go and just hit them with this. And if we want, we can just get something back. If not, we're just going to get in with our stuff, because who cares? Sure. Why would you mill to put stuff in our yard for us? I mean, cool. I ain't going to argue about it. It's just weird. Nice. Love it. I guess I could go with the... Yeah, that'd be lethal anyway. Well, the deck said you want to play discard? Here you go, friend. We got some discard for you. Alright. Going with the red cards early. Hey, we found a Bat God. Alright. A little bit of ways from casting it still, but we found one. That's what's important. Alright, you got it. Ooh, I wish one of these was a land, because then I feel like I'd have a few more options, but I think I'm just going to go with this.
Enough with the mysteries. Off you go.
Like, we know we're losing Liliana here to something, but that's okay. It's kind of part of the understood plans here. They did not find a land, however, which is pretty sweet for us. So we're going to go here. So we have a blocker. And I think we just make the opponent lose a creature. And again, kill Liliana. If that's burn that goes to there, then we don't have to worry as much about our Aclazotz dying.
ever heard of personal
I mean, if you got burn spells, I was like, something's got to happen. Oh, they're looking for land here. Okay. Left it on top. I'm assuming it's a mountain. It was not. Okay. Not sure what their hand is then. Sure, wouldn't you have made a treasure? It seems like an odd choice. Then we each discard.
Drop it.
Alright, they're holding on to more burn, and they chose not to kill Liliana. This is really interesting. I mean, if they attack, I'm just blocking with Conceal Curtains. If they have a Rage or whatever, sure. That doesn't do much here. Yeah. Sure. Look at all of that. They kill that and get rid of Liliana. Love it. When your opponent's put in that spot, you for real can't complain. Yep. That was about to be it. I imagine that's what's going to happen a lot if this actually sticks, because once you attack and you're getting to draw cards, that's going to put the opponent pretty far back. And we have these to be able to scry. They didn't know we picked up Ataka Numa, but we could just get Liliana back. So, yeah, we kind of had all the bases covered. So, I don't know if we're really going to see anything cool with the Bat God, because I think that might happen each time he comes up. Okay, we'll keep this. Alright, we got a Liliana we can mess with. This is cool. I think now it's just going to be like, what order does everything need to happen? I think we start with this. If they're a control type deck, then anything that can cost them cards is going to be good. If they're not, we'll find out pretty quick. Looks like they're filling the control options. So there's a good chance this Liliana will not resolve. We almost have to go like Liliana get countered, Shieldred get countered, stick Ashiok. That's kind of going to be what we're looking at, I think. Unless there's some type of creature deck that happens to be playing Negate. Look, we've done that before. No, it's a Jace. So this is just a control mill deck kind of sort of thing. Alright, I guess we'll take a shot with this here. Liliana. I will discard a cut down because that probably does nothing here. Alright, no attacks. I mean, the problem is I don't know how I'm really going to get at Jace. That's going to be our real problem. Alright. Got a Fateful Absence. That's unfortunate. But is what it is. Ooh. I really do want to play that Hopeless Nightmare, but I also want to play a Shieldred. Let's see if that's good enough. Probably not. No, they didn't have another instant speed removal. That's maybe good. But now, do you have Wandering Emperor action? No, you did have a Fateful Absence. I wonder if they just drew that. Fair enough. Alright. I was going to say, at least let a land be on top. Well, they probably have another counter here, though, don't they? That's tough. That's tough. They discarded a Negate. I think we just do this first. See if we can find something else. We did not, unfortunately. Well, alright. So it's no longer Negates. We know that much. Sunfalls. That makes sense, though. Alright. Sadly, they're probably just going to get to kill us with Jace here. We do have Shieldred's Edict that we could draw. And we know they don't have Negates now. Alright. Ooh. Alright. Underdog in the yard's pretty nice. That's a nice hit to help us out. I don't really want to put Ashiok at risk if we don't have to. But they could also have a Wandering Emperor, which would suck. Okay. That's a thing. How do we work around this? Like, we attack, they Wandering Emperor, we Shieldred. They've discarded 2 Sunfalls. I'm not sure what the best play is here. Alright. If it's just make disappear, then we still get to resolve the Shieldred. I'm willing to just say, you know what? Let's attack Jace. If they have a Wandering Emperor, so be it. Oh, just a Memory Deluge? Gosh dang it. We could have got around that. I mean, at this point, they're going to go get a Sweeper, right? And we still have 42 cards, so we're a good distance away from being milled out for the moment. Opponent goes to 12. Ooh, we get lost. Okay, that's actually not bad. We could work with that. We also don't have Wandering Emperor mana now, so that's another good thing to note. I think they're just setting up to play another Jace, though. The Lestis. Alright. Well, we get rid of Jace. We can play Ashiok here. I don't even know if we crack these yet. I think we just go here. Go ahead and get Ashiok down. Get some little dudes. In the turn? We got 38 cards left. Got to keep a card count when we're playing against Mill. Alright, that's good that they're going to deluge here. That's real good for us. Because that tells us they're having to hunt. I don't know if it's for mana or for what, but... Alright, they go to 13. That point of life will matter. Ooh, Hopeless Nightmare. Nice. Let's look at some cards. What do we got? Oh, or we get Cruelty of Gix. What can we get? We could get our Shieldred back. Oh, boy. What do we do with this? We could get their Jace and be super annoying. But I don't think I want to put stuff in the graveyard because they have the artifact guy. They could play... Wow. We could double Nightmare. I don't know if that's good enough, though. I think I'm going to take Cruelty of Gix. So we'll exile this. I think we go here. Give them the option of discarding first, not... Well, I mean, they know we have Cruelty, I guess. Founding Riddle. Alright. Try this. I'm going to go first level here. So Farewell is incoming, basically. Alright. So that was peculiar. The opponent gave up... I mean, 1, 2, 3. They could have Farewelled next turn, got rid of our creatures and that. But then what? I guess Negate doesn't do much. I mean, this would be gone. I'd only be down to... Well, I mean, I guess they couldn't beat the Ashiok, really, at that point, because I just have infinite cards. Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird spot to get to. Opponent was very far ahead with us just having the Virus Beetle out. But somehow, we got that one. This looks like a good start. Hit him with the Nightmare. Ooh, looks like Pirates. Alright, we're going to see if this sticks. It looks like it does not. Looks like a dead underdog incoming. No, not a dead underdog. Okay. You don't hate seeing that. Okay, so I think here we... Liliana, make them sacrifice.
Happy to help.
Just to kind of keep pressure up here, especially if they're going to spend their turn playing Captain Storm. We can attack, see if they trade. We obviously have a card we can discard, not care. Play the Trespasser, eat some things. Alright, Storm. And... oh, looks like Liliana might be dead. Okay, so they did have something. They just chose not to use it earlier. Fair enough. Yeah, we're attacking. Ooh, they did not want to trade. I'm not mad at that. Eat that guy. Alright, what do we got? They could have another Breaches, which is bad for us, actually. That would suck a bunch.
If I can build it, I can beat you with it.
Yep, you got it. Put some counters on that. Makes a lot of sense. Why did I not draw a kill spell? Alright, no attacks. Worst case scenario, we can turn our own things into 4/4s, I guess. If we get desperate. But if we had a kill spell for Captain Storm, that would be awesome. Sure. What would you like to turn off, friend? Our Tenacious Underdog? That's the only thing that makes real sense. Sure. What's interesting... oh, they left that on top. That's not good. I was thinking I could use this, because this is going to go to the graveyard anyway, right? So that's fine. Ooh, Ashiok. Oh, that's a thing, isn't it? Alright, let's put that on the bottom. I guess we'll take Ashiok. Why not? I mean, did I just turn these into 4/4s here? Alright, let's do this. They can just attack Ashiok next turn, but whatever. Because they could just make Thopters here, pump the Kite Sail, and kill Ashiok if they want to. I mean, they can make any artifact, really. Man, I just needed a kill spell of so many types. I mean, for all we know, they also have a backup, what's her name, too, which would suck. That seems a bit greedy. You could have made a 2/2 Thopter. Ah, Breaches. You're going to make a treasure anyway. And have a first striker. Good stuff. Alright. Ashiok dead. Man, opponent's getting greedy here. I guess they want to trigger all 3 times. Interesting. They are really going after Ashiok, but cool. We're at 20. Oh no! That's like the worst thing. Oh, definitely didn't need that. Alright, I'm going to take a hit here. Just to get another card at this point. We're the only one with creatures in the graveyard. No creatures in the graveyard. So that doesn't even help us. And you block with Breaches because he first strikes. Yeah, there you go. I'm just hoping it draws us into a kill spell. That's all I'm worried about. I mean... I guess. It's a thing, I suppose. Sure. Alright. Think we're gonna lose this one. And unfortunately, not a lot we can do about it. Oh, they don't trigger the Breaches more because those aren't pirates. Those are Thopters. I mean, they have a ton of mana here, though. They could do all kinds of things. Alright. Breaches and Larsa. Oh, all of them are coming. Uh-oh. What's that about? I mean, we take 7. That would be 12. I guess you make breaches 4/4, right? Nope, they're just going there. So do we just like double block Storm? I mean, they may just have another, but taking 9 is tough. I mean, I guess this is what we do. We send a creature to the graveyard so we can at least get something for one of them. They have a Spyglass. Alright. I mean, still sort of does the same thing. That's fine, I guess. Like, end result is sort of the same. And they put 2 more creatures in their yard. Thing is, we're dead next turn, right? Even if we get a kill spell here. So yeah, we're dead. I don't think we have a way out. Nah, that's not going to do enough. We could hit them for 2, 3, 4, and then they block the difference. Yeah. Alright. We just drew too many lands in there. Not only did we draw too many lands, we didn't draw any... except for Liliana, we didn't draw a single kill spell that game. That was tough. Alright, I guess we're keeping. Alright, opponent's coming at us with some mono red action. At least so far. Go ahead and pass and see if they have something better for us to hit with this cut down other than just the Rabid Battery, but we'll see. Cacophony Scamp. Well, that is sometimes better. Alright. Go ahead and kill it. We'll just take the 1 from it now instead of it being more later. Don't love it, but what you gonna do? Alright. I mean, we'll hit them with 2 of these, I guess. We need to draw a land badly next turn, though. Alright, what else is over there? Ooh, antagonize. I like it. They were trying to really get us with that Cacophony Scamp. I had that Scamp trying to do some work. Alright, there's a Rage. Fair enough. Hey, we found a land. I think we're going to do this and just get rid of that Rabbit Battery right now. If we lose Liliana, whatever, it's fine. That's not really a major part of our plans here. Have the opponent discard. We'll get rid of this here Shielder's Edict. And then we'll start eating things from the yard. And if they don't cast anything, we get a 4/4, and that's probably the game. Yep, that'll do it. Well, the deck said you want to play discard? Here you go, friend. We got some discard for you. Alright. Going with the red cards early. Hey, we found a Bat God. Alright. A little bit of ways from casting it still, but we found one. That's what's important. Alright, you got it. Ooh, I wish one of these was a land, because then I feel like I'd have a few more options, but I think I'm just going to go with this.
Enough with the mysteries. Off you go.
Like, we know we're losing Liliana here to something, but that's okay. It's kind of part of the understood plans here. They did not find a land, however, which is pretty sweet for us. So we're going to go here. So we have a blocker. And I think we just make the opponent lose a creature. And again, kill Liliana. If that's burn that goes to there, then we don't have to worry as much about our Aclazotz dying.
Haven't you ever heard of personal?
I mean, if you got burn spells, I was like, something's got to happen. Oh, they're looking for land here. Okay. Left it on top. I'm assuming it's a mountain. It was not. Okay. Not sure what their hand is then. Sure, wouldn't you have made a treasure? It seems like an odd choice. Then we each discard.
Drop it.
Alright, they're holding on to more burn, and they chose not to kill Liliana. This is really interesting. I mean, if they attack, I'm just blocking with Conceal Curtains. If they have a Rage or whatever, sure. That doesn't do much here. Yeah. Sure. Look at all of that. They kill that and get rid of Liliana. Love it. When your opponent's put in that spot, you for real can't complain. Yep. That was about to be it. I imagine that's what's going to happen a lot if this actually sticks, because once you attack and you're getting to draw cards, that's going to put the opponent pretty far back. And we have these to be able to scry. They didn't know we picked up Ataka Numa, but we could just get Liliana back. So, yeah, we kind of had all the bases covered. So, I don't know if we're really going to see anything cool with the Bat God, because I think that might happen each time he comes up. Alright, this is solid. I feel like we've had Hopeless Nightmare in our opening hand quite a few times. Okay. Gonna be some life gain angel-y things. Run that out there. I would trade for Amelia if the opponent would allow us to do such things. But like they are not going to. So the question is, are we okay just playing a 3-3? I think we are. I don't think they have anything bigger than 3 that we're worried about on that turn. And we know there's a chance we're just going to follow up with Shieldred. Depending on what they do here. We might have to fire off Shieldred's Edict, but we'll see. Splendid Angel. Sure. Oh, that works out nicely, actually. Let's have you sacrifice a thing. Sacrifice a non-token creature. And then this becomes a decision for them. Oh, wow. They're going to keep Amelia? Really? Huh. All right. I thought they would have kept a 3-3 to try to trade here. Wow, they're taking it. All right. I mean, we're doing what we can to keep the pressure up here. You have a Shieldred? I too will have a Shieldred. How convenient. Do I attack with our underdog? Because then we could play that next turn, draw. Do I want to attack with these here? What's in my graveyard? Nothing. Nah, if I was going to get a point at least off the Trespasser, I would consider it maybe. But no such luck. Alright, command. That works. Sure. I'll jump block with this. Because what else was I going to do? Draw. Oh no. That doesn't help. Our graveyard. We could remove this. Yeah, why not? Got to do something here. Come on, go for the throat. Jeez, really? Just another underdog? Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. That might be the beginning of the end, folks. Oh, man. We have not done well drawing removal. Alright, they're going to attack us with a creature land so they can go to 10. And that's it. Alright, I guess we take it. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, we're kind of just up against it here. Sure. Like, this sucks. And the opponent has probably a pile of things in hand that they just don't even have to spend right now. Sure, why not? That's as good as anything. Alright. Oh, geez. Alright, I'm gonna let the opponent have it. Like, that sucks. Well, this is just... If we get land, it's just gonna play like a regular mono black deck. Alright. Do we get to kill anything with the cut down? Looks like no. Oh, this is interesting. We still don't get to kill anything with a cut down. And I have a feeling we're not going to get to. Go ahead and attack. I mean, we might get lucky and get to kill, like, well, no, not really, because they have Malera. I was going to say maybe Lana and Elena or something. That'd be our closest thing. Yep, can't kill that either. This is kind of just not working out for us, is it? Alright, they're taking 6. Alright, try Shieldred. I mean, as much as I'd like to try to leave Cut Down open and maybe hit something alongside Shieldred's Edict, not likely with the type of deck they're playing. Yeah, that's a thing. Gain some life. Makes sense. That's a wild deck. Didn't see that coming. So now I almost need, like, a go for the throat. So I could target, they sacrifice, and then we play Shieldred's Edict. Would have been the play, because now they're going to get to play that, and that sucks. What do we do now? Poison counters, figure that card. Return to the battlefield to choose another target or when that creature's put into the graveyard. Alright, let's attack. Oh, then they're going to sack the Malera? Come on, do it. Do it. Interesting, they didn't. Okay, then I don't think I want to do anything, because if their plan is just to play Angel Fire Ignition, then I want to use the Shieldred's Edict here. They might know that too and just want to play something else instead this turn. Because even if it's not Edict, you know, even if it was like go for the throat or something, still would be problematic for them. Sovereign. Alright. We'll go ahead and do this now. We can get in for 3. Deal a 4th one. Can't quite kill them yet. Unless we find another removal card here. That's not going to do it. But we could do this. And this. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. I guess I should have just played Graveyard Trespasser. I guess they would have played another Ignition anyway, right? It wouldn't have really mattered. Alright, so here's the thing. Let's attack for 3, right? Put them at 3. They'll gain 5. So then they go to 8. We know we can attack for at least 3 getting through. Yeah, we can only guarantee like 6 through next turn. That's not nearly enough. Maybe we just do it anyway, because if we have a kill card, then we can still win. So yeah, we got, or at least we'll get close, so we gotta try. But yeah, Trespasser would have been the right, I don't know. Like I said, even if we played Trespasser, they just play like Skrelv in the other one that was in hand. So either way, we're gonna hit with at least one of them. So not a lot we could do. Oh, that's true. It's 7 because of the ability. That's silly. Good, though. Good for them. Alright, let's get rid of the other one. We'll go ahead and use this on the one thing we can use it on. Attack here. Alright, opponent's at 7. They could play this, which does benefit from the Sovereign. But then what? You know, it's like, oh, okay. Oh, that's fine. You can play them both, I guess. That makes sense. Yep. Either way, we're probably chump blocking something. That's the way this is going to go down. So, yeah, we take 5. And hope. Come on, kill card. Ugh. Well, hold on. They'll take 4. Oh, that's only 6. And then if they have a haste dude, we die. Actually, no, that would kill us anyway because we're at 5. Gosh, dang it. Oh, so close. I mean, I guess we could make 2 blockers. Alright. Well, no matter what, they have to block with that guy. So let's go ahead and remove Skrelv, I guess. I don't know. I doubt they're reanimating anything here. Alright. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and play this. Hopefully they can't kill our 2 creatures or trample over them. If they do, we're dead. But I think this was the only way we didn't die with what was in hand. Alright. What else goes with it, though? If it's just that, I think we're okay. A second Reckless Stormseeker and we're dead. Or something that gives stuff trample here. We die as well. So there's a lot of bad ways for this to go down for us. Alright, I mean, we're going to do the only thing we can. Also a Lightning Strike. Play with fire. Monstrous Rage. And we're at 2. They get to draw a card here. Lana after the fact. They're at 3, so I guess that's it. Sure. Oh, I put the wrong one in the yard. Oh, no. That sucked. Oh, well. Yeah, it was game anyway. Alright, let's see if this is good enough. Well, I mean, good news, bad news. We found a 5th land. It means we can cast everything in the deck. Alright, but we are playing against another such deck. Yep, underdog. Wow, really? Come on, deck. Yeah, this is gonna be bad for us. Play another one? Nope. Yeah, see, this is the bad part, too, because this also means they probably just have a bunch of removal of their own. So even when we get something, it's probably not going to stick. Yep. I was hoping for a werewolf there. And that would have been my card. Tortoise. That's going to be a real problem. Alright, let's go ahead and crack this. See if we can find something better. I guess we leave them both? Alright. I mean, there's no way this card lives, right? Playing against Golgari. They have some type of removal here. No, I guess not. Wow. And what was the pause for? And they still didn't find a creature land. I mean, I guess we're blocking. They got a giant growth or something? I mean, not that we care. We have another Shieldred, but... Oh, March. Yeah, okay. That's cool, I guess. I'm going to do this just because next turn I could Shieldred plus Virus Beetle. And if they have another March or something, they're going to use that on the Aclazotz here for sure. Okay, looks like they don't. That's good. Yep, not mad at that. Excellent. And we got a Takenuma. We like all of these things. Discard a land. Give us a bat. Discard a land. Give us a bat. They didn't. But getting rid of another Shieldred is not bad. Alright. And we got rid of their Go for the Throat. And then we could try to Takenuma for something. Blissa. Annoying, but our best creature is a flyer. So that doesn't suck. Yeah, of course, we're blocking. Funny thing is, we're just going to make them discard it. But it keeps us from drawing a card, which is amusing. Well, no, because they played it, we'll get to draw a card now. So that's good. Wow, that doesn't help us, does it? If we do this for 2, since we have 2 legends, we might be able to find, like, Liliana? Wow, that wasn't a big help at all. Neither was that. Jeez. Why are we drawing so many lands? Alright. I mean, we're at 23, so we have some wiggle room here. Opponent could also start trying to get food, I guess. I'm not sure that was the play, opponents. Yeah, I'm only going to block one of these. Because now, I don't know, we'll see. They do get to draw extra cards here, so we'll see what happens. Alright, they get their cards. They're at 5, and all we did was draw lands. But we get to attack with everything. Yeah, somehow we got lucky. The only creatures we drew were all in play. Except for, I guess, the other Shieldred. But that is wild. Sometimes Magic's weird like that. Like, we just got them to discard their hand. We got rid of the Go for the Throat when we needed to. And that was it. Bat God gained us enough life that we didn't care with another Shieldred. So, sometimes things just go your way, I guess. Alright, so in all seriousness, there are some things here. We drew lots of land all the time. I don't know what that's about. But, you know, we did, so that was a little bit weird. I think, though, you need to be playing even more. Like, we played 4 Trespassers, and honestly, there's enough things being played out of the graveyard, enough Reanimator decks, you know, whatever, that I almost wanted Scavengers as well. If y'all don't know the card, actually, I guess it helps if I spell it correctly. But this card is one I've played quite a bit as well. It's a 3-mana 2/2, but when it comes into play, you remove a card from a graveyard. And then you put a +1/+1 counter on it. And then it has abilities, flying, first strike, double strike, trample, whatever, if the other creatures that you removed have it. So it basically is like a Graveyard Trespasser, but you don't gain life, and instead it gets bigger and it gains abilities. But this feels like it would almost be as good in some cases to just have more ways to remove stuff from the graveyard, because that was a recurring thing in our games, whether it was somebody's opposing underdog or just the reanimation decks that we're seeing right now, getting that stuff out of the graveyard. Anything, actually there's a lot, like Descend and this other stuff as well. So maybe it's worth playing. The problem is I don't know what else I would take out, because we can't really afford to remove too much, because you do need stuff like Concealed Certains and Cut Down against mono red or mono white aggro, right? You don't want to get rid of all your removal, because playing 2 Cut Down, 2 Go for a Throat, 2 Shieldred Edict, and then 3 Lilianas. So we can't cut those. Shieldred's probably too good to let go, and then we have 3 Bat Gods. So then you're at a situation of like, are we just getting rid of something like Ashiok's or Virtue of Persistence? We did win a game because of Virtue of Persistence, and again, having that extra couple of life against mono red is pretty good. I would say maybe, man, I actually kind of wanted creature lands too at some point. Like this is tough. This is where it like gets real tight in the deck building. But maybe, you know, if we cut Ashiok, we could play like 2 Scavengers and just go to 61 with the amount of lands we were drawing. And then if you really want to do something else crazy, you could probably cut an Aclazotz, because we don't need those. And maybe play some other discard spell in addition, just for the like control matchups or whatever, because that's really kind of what Ashiok was in here for. But you kind of go, if you got it, you got it. And if we lose to it and we can't get rid of their stuff between like Concealed Curtains and the Hopeless Nightmares and Lilianas, then we'll just lose to it. It's okay. But yeah, I think this is the list we're going to go with 3 Concealed Curtains, 2 Cut Down, 4 Hopeless Nightmare, 2 Go for the Throat, 2 Shieldred's Edict, 3 Tenacious Underdog, 3 Virus Beetle, 4 Graveyard Trespasser, 3 Liliana the Veiled, 2 Urborg Scavengers, 4 Shieldred, 3 Aclazotz Deepest Betrayal, 1 Virtue of Persistence, 24 Swamps, and 1 Takenuma. However, I do think there's a world where we could cut probably 2 Swamps if we wanted to, and play like 2 Foundry, I think is reasonable, if you wanted to have a little bit of extra play against those control matchups or something, if that bothered you. So this is doable. You could probably even get away with a 3rd Foundry, because in a lot of cases, we don't even need double black until turn 4 a lot of times, because you're not even playing Liliana on 3 sometimes. So yeah, possible, but something to think about. Yeah, so not a huge surprise that the deck worked. The old version worked. The new version just has a better finisher with Aclazotz. And the good part about that card is it's a flyer, right? And just gaining the extra life was pretty big. I will say you have to play kind of tight against mono red, because, you know, you got to get to your life gainers, whether that be the Trespassers or the Aclazotz or whatever. But if you get there, you're in good shape. The toughest thing might be against the control type decks, but even then, it's like, you know, play a creature or 2, wait, play a creature or 2, wait. Try to stick the Shieldred or the Aclazotz later, and then just use your discard to get rid of the Sweepers or the Planeswalkers. We do have a couple of Shieldred's Edict that helped in that fight too, so it's actually not too bad. It has a little bit of game against everything, but I do think there are going to be a couple of matchups where sometimes you just don't draw the right half of the deck, right? You don't get the discard cards, and your opponent's got a full hand while you're sitting on Aclazotz. Like, stuff like that'll happen every once in a while, but I think that's okay. They're just part of playing Magic. But overall, this deck was actually pretty sweet, and the Bat God worked. The weird thing is, in this video, I don't think it died at all. Either they conceded or it won the game. So, I don't know what that says about it, but it's pretty good each time it showed up. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Torment of Hellfire. Mostly because this card continues to be very expensive, and I think it only got a reprint in Mystery Booster, so there's not a ton out there. And it's a weird card, because while it is valuable and it'd be nice to have as a reprint, it's not one they really want to put in the most common types of commander decks, right? So I don't know when this gets reprinted next. Maybe if there's some Amonkhet remastered in paper or something, or maybe another, like, well, I think there's a Modern Masters 3 or something coming, something like that. Probably could find its way into that to help it sell. So maybe up until that point it'll probably be where it peaks, and then it'll probably see it fall off if there's an actual reprint. But even then, it probably just drops in half. But cool card if you didn't know it existed. Kind of bonkers. and still going for at least $15 plus in a lot of places. Yeah, and I know discard may not be everybody's thing, but if you want another really powerful deck, check out this new fight rigging build we put together, because it was bonkers and we just cakewalked standard. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.